Hey, this is Bill Pescosolido, and in today's video, I want to talk to you about the idea of having to be perfect or do something perfect or know everything or whatever it is before you start taking action. And I want to tell you a specific story of a coaching call that I just got through with this coaching call. And this coaching call I just got done with literally is the entire reason why I'm doing this video right now. So the person that I had the call with, she's been following us forever. She says she's joined us in everything, not everything, but she's followed us for like 3 years, joined us in all sorts of different stuff, and has never gotten any results. And I really sort of dive in and ask her why that is. And she had these various different reasons for why it had taken her such a long time to do anything, and she still has done nothing yet, really. And so I started diving in deep more as far as, why. Like, why haven't you done anything? And in this case, specifically, we were talking about creating a piece of content. For example, doing some videos on the things that she's learned, right? Because she's learned a lot. She's followed it. She's done trainings with us. She's learned from us. She just hasn't actually really implemented or taken action yet. And so I said, well, in regards to a video, why haven't you done any videos yet? And she says, well, I have an accent, which she does. She has an accent, but I could totally understand what she was saying. I could hear that she had an accent, but it didn't prevent me from understanding her, right? Another reason, well, why else? Well, it's because, I've battled with weight issues, and I always felt that I was too overweight to do a video. I wanted to wait until I lost more weight and looked better before I did a video. Okay. Another reason was that she wanted to wait until she knew more because she didn't think the videos she could teach would be good enough. Okay. So I asked her, well, let me ask you this. I know you just illustrated 3 specific different things, accent, weight, and is it good enough or going to be perfect or not? I said, is it safe to say that really what's going on here is not a fear of any of those specific things, but really a fear of the perception that people have of you? And this thing just went off. Sorry, my calendar just beeped up on me. Is this really an actual fear of what other people may or may not perceive of you, right? Will other people, if people watch this video, will they perceive that you have an accent or not? And will that bother them? Or will people perceive that you're overweight and then be like, oh, overweight, obviously I can't learn from this person. Well, I guess, I don't know. Or will they perceive that it's not a perfect video and therefore they'll think horrific things about you? I guess. I don't know, right? That doesn't even happen. But so this is what, though, I was asking, is it really just the possible perception that people who you don't even know, right, may or may not have of you when you do this video? And she said, yes, that's really what it is. You nailed it on the head. And I said, okay, cool. I thought so. That's, why I'm doing this. But that was the reality. It was the perception that others in her mind might have of her after she's done this video, which I then said, okay, well, let's talk about some other things. And I said, what are your goals? Like, why are you even doing this? Why have you joined us in this? And why are you following us in that? And she laid out specifically some stuff. Husband on disability, just recently moved to a new area. They're worried about, if I'm like, so what happens if you don't, make any money right now? If you don't take action and don't make any money? Well, there's definitely the possibility that we won't be able to pay rent. I was like, okay, let's talk about that for a second. That's a real fear, right? I go, let's dive into what happens if you can't pay rent, right? Well, then she would have to move back to where they're originally from and they wouldn't be near their family. Okay, let's talk about what happens then. And so I really started diving into the real things in my mind. What happens if you can't pay rent? What happens if then you have to move back, east and to a, cheaper area? What happens then? What happens if you've got to be dependent upon other family members to support you? What happens then? And I go, let's talk about those fears, right? Because the fear of someone watching your video and maybe or maybe not perceiving that you have an accent or not, that's baseless in my mind. That's your irrational fear. It's not real, right? But the reality of not being able to pay rent, like, that's real. Right? So what I basically shared with her is I want you to dive into the real aspects of your life and what happens if you don't do a video, if you don't start taking action, if you don't start making any money. What happens then? Right? What does that look like? Not what happens if maybe someone somewhere out there kind of feels that you are perceived to have an accent, or if they see your video and they perceive you to be overweight. Like, that's not what people care about. Right? That's not what they care about. So I told her to use the motivation of the real fears of what really could happen with your life if you don't take action, and use that as motivation to start taking action. And she understood that, and that made a lot of sense. And if you're watching this right now, I hope this makes sense to you. Furthermore, what I said is, let's think about what people watching your video really think. All right, she has the knowledge, like she has the training, she has the knowledge, she has the know-how to be sharing videos, and she even said she has like 50 ideas of videos that she's just been afraid to do. Right, 50 videos that she has right now she could start doing today, but she's been afraid. Right? Maybe you're afraid too. But here's what I want to share with you. And this specifically is in regards to just, say shooting videos. Right? I'll do another video on fear of overcoming the fear of the phone and fear of rejection and all that kind of stuff. But in regards to a video, here's the deal. If someone's watching your video, and say you do a video on how to generate your first 10 leads online, and you're like, oh, I hope I say it the right thing. I hope I look perfect, and I hope I say it perfectly because it's, and if I don't, the people will perceive me as I don't know what I'm talking about. Not true at all. The person watching the video, they're sitting there thinking, okay, I'm screwed. I have no money. I don't know how to generate leads. I've got rent is due. Creditors are calling me. I've got, debt, mountain of debt that I got to pay, college debt or whatever. I got kids I got to send off to college. That's what the person watching your video is thinking. And they're thinking, can this person in this video share with me, teach me how to generate 10 leads online? That's what's going through their mind. They're not thinking, she didn't quite say that sentence perfectly, and I don't like how the checkers on her shirt, they kind of contrast with her background. What is this person doing? They obviously don't know anything. Right? That's obviously not what they're thinking. They don't care about your accent. They don't care if you're overweight. They don't care if your hair's messed up. Right now, to give you a perfect example, I got this weird lighting thing here. There's a windows up there. Right? There's windows. I'm in my office, and I was like, and I'm trying to fiddle with these things to make the light. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. No one cares that I have light like beaming on my head here, right? Versus over here, right? You don't care, do you? You're not like, oh my God, there's zero value in this video because Bill has a shiny left side of his head. What an idiot, how could I listen to him? At least I hope you're not thinking that. But you're not, right? You're sitting here thinking, does this video make sense? Does this video resonate with me? Can I take something away from this? And what I want you to take away from this is to get over yourself, right? If you got something to share, if you're thinking, I really need to share this topic in a video, if you're feeling that way, you should have done it yesterday. Right? If you're thinking, oh, I've got all these different things, ideas, but I'm just afraid, what if I say it wrong? Stop thinking that and just do it. Right? This lady even said, she's like, I gave her an assignment. I said, when can you have this done by? One video. She said, by tomorrow. I said, perfect. She said, okay, great. I'll just by tomorrow. That's all I ask. And she said, okay. She's like, I'll jot it down today, and I'll think about it, then I'll rehearse it tonight, and then I'll have it done. And I go, don't rehearse it. I go, don't rehearse. If you rehearse, it's like rehearsal for a play. Memorizing your lines so that when the performance finally comes, you've rehearsed it for months and now it's perfect. I go, do not rehearse your video. If you start rehearsing, you're getting yourself in a position to think that I need to rehearse it so that when I finally do it, it's perfect. And that's what prevented you from doing it to begin with. There are no perfect videos, right? There are no perfect blog posts. There are no perfect videos. There are no perfect anything. There's nothing that's perfect. Right? There's going to be flaws with everything. There's probably countless flaws in this video I've done for you already. I'm talking too fast. I got light shine on my head. I don't just randomly talking, blah, blah, right? I don't care though, right? Hopefully you're watching this, you're getting some value. You recognize that there's things that have been holding you back, irrational things, baseless things that are preventing you from truly doing what you need to do, which in this case is shoot some videos to spread the word, share your knowledge, build your brand, and help people out, provide value, and attract people to you. And if you never do a video, right, the perfect video that never got shot, is viewed by nobody. However, the video that's kind of decent, right, that maybe has some flaws and some mistakes, but has a good message, is going to be seen by a lot of people. And no one cares about a perfect video. No one cares about your hair, your accent, your looks, if the lighting's perfect or not. What they care about is your message. And can your message help that person? They want to know, can this person help me? Warts and all, good, bad, and ugly. I don't care. But can this person help me? And if the answer is yes, then that's all that matters. Then in that case, that's the perfect video. If your video can just resonate with someone and inspire someone and share it, and there's some action they take and there's a benefit, well, then that's the perfect video. Not because it was scripted perfectly and the lighting was perfect and you're wearing the right, is my sweatshirt zipped up the perfect way, or should I do it more like this, or should I not even wear the sweatshirt? Like, God, what's gonna make for a better video with my zipper? It's like, no one cares, right? They don't care. Just do the video. It will be great, I promise you. It will be better than you can possibly imagine, right? Because who it's meant for, the audience that it's intended for, they will resonate with it. You will inspire them, you will help them, they will benefit, they will get value, and you will start building an audience. And that's what you want to do. That is then the perfect video. Not because of the lighting and the hair and the accent and the weight and the zipper being here versus here. None of that crap matters. It's all about you. So, if you're struggling to do videos, if you have these blockages that are preventing you from moving forward, hear what I'm saying. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just shoot your video, right? The people that it's intended for, they don't care about that ancillary crap. They really don't. So just do the video. You'll be wonderful. You'll be awesome. And just keep doing more and more and more. You'll get better and better and better. And that's how you build a brand, build a business, inspire people, motivate people, lead people. You're going to rock it. So I hope this video helped. And I'm just rambling here now, but who cares? I don't care. See, it doesn't matter. The message hopefully came across to you, and that's all that matters. So go shoot a video, go do something, go inspire a person, go make a phone call, go do something. Build your business today, and it will benefit you in the long run. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.